King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
初出場にして初優勝、イブシコータ。春の頂に立ちました。オリエンテーリングウィズナパームです。優勝はザック・セイバージュニア。岡田和親腕を取り、さあレインメイ。いやいや、これは何が何でも。いや、これでそして
We started off with a bang, and we're going to continue rolling here this week on New Japan Strong. Hi, everybody. I'm Kevin Kelly, along with former Forever Hooligan. Wait, always Forever Hooligan.
Always.
Forever. Alex Kozlov. We have got fantastic action as last week we debuted with the start of a brand new tournament. The first New Japan Cup USA winner will be crowned. That's going to happen next week. A pair of semifinal matches here this week. But, my friend, we've also got tag team action as well. There are going to be a collection of high flyers, second to none. I think people's minds are going to be blown.
I cannot wait. It's a shame that there's no fans here.
Well, I'll tell you what, fans watching all over the world are going to be enjoying this action. Now, last week we started the tournament with 4 matches. This week we're down to the semifinalists. First, it'll be Kenta versus Jeff Cobb. Your thoughts?
My God, is my thoughts, is my God. Like, I cannot wait, but I'm just wondering, maybe, just maybe, it's Jeff Cobb's time.
It could happen. Plus, Tama Tonga will meet David Finlay in the second semifinal. These men are not strangers. It's been tag team wars before, but it's singular glory here this week. Let's get to the action in the ring as the start of New Japan Strong. Here we go.
15分一本勝負を行います。
So to set the stage for the semifinals of the New Japan Cup USA, we've got a pair of tag team matches. Later on, it'll be a 6-man affair, but we're going to get set with a traditional Australian rules tag team match. And Alex Kozlov, I'm sure this will speak to a language you are quite familiar.
Yes, no, I cannot wait for this tag team action. You got to ask yourself the question, will the twin, Logan Regal, be able to have the kind of chemistry with Barrett Brown?
175センチ、78キロ、ローガン・リーガル。
Logan Regal, part of the Regal Twins, a fantastic tag team. While his brother is currently over in England, he gets the opportunity to team with Barrett Brown, who he's familiar with. He's teamed with before and has competed against. Will that help him?
That's to his benefit. If he has already teamed with him, if he has already faced him, they know each other. So that's helpful.
And the first representative, first young lion, here on New Japan Strong. Clark Connors. This guy's a raw open nerve, Alex.
Man, I gotta say, Clark Connors, the intensity that he brings, he reminds me of somebody.
Well, Jordan Clearwater will be the partner. And a little background on Clearwater. You're doing some scouting on these guys. Tell me about Jordan Clearwater. You know who brought him in, did you?
The Golden Boy. Yeah, he was trained by Carl Anderson.
Oh, my goodness.
Former buddy of mine, so he's got the right influence.
All right, so the bell sounds. Julio Rodriguez is our official. Tag team action underway, and Clark Connors starting off with Barrett Brown. Barrett Brown, Texas native, and Texas tough, no doubt about it, but he will certainly have a tiger by its tail while tangling with Clark Connors, who from the Pacific Northwest. And Alex, we know he began his wrestling journey before getting accepted into and training in the LA dojo.
Oh, it all helps, you know, having your experience outside of New Japan and then getting to New Japan to polish up your skills. Very important. And
under the watchful eye and tutelage of Katsuyori Shibata, Clark Connors has an extremely bright future. We saw his fellow dojo mate, Carl Fredericks, in the first round of the New Japan Cup USA tournament last week and came close but fell short against Kenta, who is in the second round. Kenta faces Jeff Cobb later on. Clark Connors maintaining control of that side headlock. One thing I always notice about the dojo guys is their ginormous quads. And how do you get quads like that?
You do 1,000 squats every day. That'll do it.
Oh, that drop kick right there, a one-legged drop kick, and Barrett Brown just drilled him. Now the tag between Logan Regal. Now, of course, Regal Twins are a tag team that has caught a lot of folks' attention. In fact, New Japan Pro Wrestling of America promoters had the Regal Twins as well as Barrett Brown part of Lions Break events in Anaheim, and so they're familiar with the system. They're looking for more, bigger opportunities. The change of direction right there. And the former defensive back from college football, Clark Connors, just drilled Logan Regal.
I'm just impressed with Clark Connors.
But I will give you some credit. When I first saw Clark Connors, one of the first people I compared him to was Alex Kozlov. Just with the intensity and the way that he moves and the way he carries himself. There is a lot of similarities between you two. As now Jordan Clearwater tagged in. You're telling me this is a Carl Anderson guy? He can be no good. He's got to be a bad guy, right?
I mean, he's definitely got some bad in him if he was trained by Carl Anderson.
Swing and a miss with the clothesline. And
big head scissors.
Oh, yeah, takes him right over, back into the corner. And now Regal connects with the uppercut. A touch there. The referee will declare him legal as now Barrett Brown goes to the top rope. And a big missile drop kick off the top. These four men, well, Clearwater's a little bit big, but 3 of the 4 definitely in the junior heavyweight division. And Barrett Brown looking for bigger opportunities in New Japan Pro Wrestling of America. The cover, I do want to thank all the fans who tuned in last week for the debut episode of New Japan Strong. I want to thank you very much for all the mentions on social media and the way everybody has taken to this broadcast. Oh, my goodness. Slinging the big man back into the corner, deep in the blue corner, and a whole lot of trouble for Jordan Cartwright.
I like what they're doing. You see Logan Regal suplex him into his own corner. They've isolated their opponent, and that is the strategy they need to take. They do not want that man to tag out.
And one thing you had mentioned, of course, even though they're not the traditional team, but because they've competed against and with each other before, we're seeing some symmetry between Barrett Brown and Logan Regal.
Absolutely. It's coming in handy right now, and so far, you got to admit, they're looking really good. They're working together.
All right, so now here we go.
Beautiful. Logan Regal needs to pull him back into his corner. He does not want to allow him to tag out.
There's a cover, count of 2. Good tight cover on the leg. Of course, Clark Connors looking to get a victory here. And I'm sure he's looking for bigger opportunities to come. But right now, Connor's frustrated as Jordan Clearwater getting worn out by his partners.
Big elbows. This is exactly what is going to allow him to tag out. Big power slam.
Don't waste the opportunity. He went for the power slam, and he took almost some of his own wind out by delivering it. And now he's got a rougher road getting to that corner.
Will he able to get to the fresher man? And he tags in Clark Connors.
Regal made the tag as well, and now Barrett Brown. Clark Connors, just a nasty.
He's a savage.
Jeez, he is intense.
Wow. Big chops. Takes the wind out of you completely.
And that sometimes reckless style paying dividends here. He's going to have to find a way to channel it as he moves on in his career, but certainly was needed.
Oh. Yeah, no, that right there.
Everybody felt that one.
That is savage.
Oh. Well, but look at Barrett Brown with some toughness here.
Big chops, straight in big chops. Of course, Clark Connors, a fresher man.
Chest reddening, and Connors.
Big European.
Wait a minute. No, gets
with
caught.
an elbow. Incredible.
What an intense spear. Drives him right into the midsection too, and a kick out.
I have to give Clark Connors a nickname, Savage.
I like the sound of it, but he's a young lion. He's not allowed to have a nickname.
Eventually.
No flair. Nothing fancy. Well, Clearwater got tagged in. He tagged himself in, actually. And touching the corner, he's declared legal. So now Jordan Clearwater, who was having a rough go of it earlier on, to get those hands up, unable to do so. And now Barrett Brown off the ropes.
Oh. Big boot. Oh. I think you call that the Midas touch.
Well, is it enough here for victory? Up on the shoulders.
This looks like it's it. Oh, incredible.
Roll up instead. Roll up instead, too. Got him!
Rolls him up out of nowhere. That's incredible.
Time, 7 minutes and 3
Impressive after taking a boot like that.
Logan Regal and Barrett Brown.
So Brown and Regal, the winners. Of course, when Logan Regal's brother gets back from England, I'll be interested to see the Regal twins reunite. But for the time being, Barrett Brown did fine and got the win for his team. For Clark Connors, got to be asking himself, what do I got to do to buy a win here? And certainly great tag team action, but we've got another incredible tag team match coming up. I don't know if this arena is big enough to handle all of these athletes. Blake Christian, Mysterioso, PJ Black versus Alex Zane, ACH, and TJP. Stay with us.
第2試合6人タッグマッチ20分一本勝負を行います
Six-man tag team action up next here on New Japan Strong. Of course, 2 semifinal matches yet to come in the New Japan Cup USA tournament. I would say that you are transfixed almost on PJ Black there, Mr. Kozlov.
I am. I don't know what it is, but there's something about him that just, it's an aura that he brings.
Well, he's certainly a different breed of cat, and this is going to be a wild, wild six-man match.
23-year veteran, PJ Black.
180センチ99キロミステリオソ
Blake Christian and Mysterioso will be the tag team partners.
185センチ97キロザ・デアウルフ
Of course, if we're going to talk about
the Darewolf, PJ Black.
Darewolf, yeah, I mean, he's a skydiver, base jumper. He's crazy. He's not afraid. He's an adrenaline junkie.
That's it, right there in a nutshell. When you're not afraid to fly, you take every opportunity to feel that rush. And they've got the perfect opponents. This is a match that is not big enough for the confines of the 20 by 20 squared circle.
Kevin, are we safe?
Maybe. Protect me, please.
I don't think a hand sanitizer is going to save us now.
Social distancing, boys. Come on. Keep the announcers safe.
Please. I can't wait for this.
This is a formidable trio. TJP, ACH, and Alex Payne, who's an absolute wild man.
赤コーナー186センチ84キロザ・ソースアレックス・ゼイン175センチ86キロスーパー ACH178 センチ79キロザ・ウィル・アンプラッシュTJP!
So we saw TJP compete a couple different times on Lions Break Collision, and I have a feeling he is teaming for the first time with the combination of Alex Zane and ACH. So here we go. It's TJP, Alex Zane, ACH versus Blake Christian, Mysterioso, and PJ Black.
What a collection of talent we have right here. TJP, of course, one of my favorite wrestlers and training partners. He helped me become a better wrestler. He's a vet. ACH.
Right? Same
explosive, intense.
Yeah, and Alex Zane is a lunatic who jumps over moving cars. He's out of his mind.
That's exactly the kind of opponent you want to be.
So I think we're safe here. We've got enough distance between us and the ring. Oh, watch out!
So far.
So, PJ Black obviously called the play there. Mysterioso and Blake Christian all went across charging, taking care of TJP and ACH, and now here comes Mysterioso in the charge. The Lucha Libre stars to the midsection. Oh, okay.
Oh, my God, that kick.
And, you know, listen, in this collection of flying ability, Blake Christian is going to have to do everything he can to stand out, because that's what these athletes are looking for. Here's cover 2 and a kick out.
You're absolutely right. I mean, this is a great opportunity for Blake Christian. What can he do? How can he stand out?
And PJ Black played a little bit of possum there, baited Alex Zane in, misses with the boot, but up on his feet just that quickly. Oh my goodness. And you could say PJ Black and Alex Zane very much mirror images of each other, and they were both able to do the same move at the same time and simultaneously tag. And ACH, our first look at him as a legal man. Mysterioso, and they're trading hands. Texas native ACH. Oh, look at the spring there on that drop down.
ACH is incredibly athletic. Getting the upper hand on Mysterioso.
Now Blake Christian coming in without benefit of a tag. Let's see if they can take advantage of this situation. Or can ACH fight out of trouble? Blake sweep, face first, drop kick. There he goes. Boy, and ACH chomping at the bit to get back into New Japan Pro Wrestling action and getting the opportunity to wrestle here on New Japan Strong. The tag TJP, training partner of yours, eh? You're not priming for a comeback, are you, Mr. Kozlov?
I can neither confirm or deny.
Man, oh man! Sometimes your English is, you know, we can tell it's a second language.
Third, actually.
Third. We're gonna have to get some Russian lessons from you as the weeks go on here on New Japan Strong. But TJP here, of course, the veteran who has traveled the world and then some.
I would say that he's probably the smoothest looking pro wrestler I've ever seen.
And we've seen his evolution, you know, from the clean-cut, you know, young man, and as his stories have unfolded in his life, he's added tattoos, and now Blake Christian gets tagged in. And what do you do with a high flyer?
You put the damage on one of the limbs, on the legs. That's perfect.
TJP, oh man, boy, that is just quick right there.
Super quick. Gaining momentum, flips over. Wow, look at that.
Man, even catching TJP by surprise, and he normally is super prepared for everything. Boy, thought he avoided the enziguri. Instead it turned into a head scissors, but it answered back and then some. Okay, folks, so this is one that you're going to want to let your friends know about, because these 6 athletes are tearing the house down.
That was incredible, the way that he had TJ's boot on himself and kept up.
Standing moonsault. 2, and a kick out.
I gotta say, Blake Christian is looking very good, standing out amongst talent of talent.
And PJ Black 23-year veteran. Is that what you said?
23 years in the game.
My goodness. South African native, crossbody, and he floats immediately right up to the top.
Big elbow.
And look at that.
How swiftly he jumps over the rope.
And straight, and again, just flowing like water from corner to corner. And TJP, all he can do is catch. And now on his back, two, and a kick out. It's one of these matches, folks, here in the six-man tag team encounter that you could just feel the momentum continuing to shift back and forth. And we have to wonder how things will unfold in the semifinals of the New Japan Cup USA tournament, which we will see with KENTA taking on Jeff Cobb at our main event. But coming up next will be Tama Tonga versus David Finlay. You definitely don't want to go anywhere. And this match is rolling.
This is going to be who's going to win, the leadership of PJ Black or the leadership of TJP.
And immediately, PJ Black is able to put him down, but TJP pops over into a cover.
That's the thing about TJP is he's got a reversal for every single hold. He's a true student of the game.
Up and over, utilizing the hair to get some added leverage.
Big DDT,
Yeah.
spikes PJ Black
The
on the mat.
swing DDT out of the corner, and ACH, Alex Zane, both reaching out. They will be both ready to go, and we'll see what happens. Tags are needed on both sides, and ACH tags in first. PJ Black is not going to be able to get out of the ring. So first, ACH is going to take care of things and clear the decks at the 5-minute call and immediately throw PJ Black over the top. ACH is like a one-man wrecking crew here. He's going after everybody.
I can't wait to see this. Watch. Oh, my God.
How about that, Lope crashing into PJ Black? And immediately running PJ Black underneath the bottom strand. Oh, but PJ able to escape. But look, no partners are there because of ACH's work on the front end.
Smart game plan.
Look at that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Alex Zane, 2. So Alex Zane going to the top rope. Blake Christian finally able to come back and desperately realizing that PJ Black was in super deep trouble coming in. Yeah, it's a violation of the rules, but doing anything he can to avoid disaster.
Wow, crossbody
gets
over the
wiped
top
out.
rope. You got to be impressed with Blake Christian and his awareness of where this match is going.
Alex Zane stayed at home there on the top rope, baited PJ Black in, and now what is this?
Oh, my God, shooting star press, knees to the back of PJ Black. Is this going to do it?
That has to be it. Oh, it would have been it.
That was going to be it if not for Mysterioso.
Well, Mysterioso still clutching his lower abdomen. Off the ropes, no. Blake Christian catching TJP, breaks through with the knees, and he goes down to the floor. Wait a second, ACH is in. ACH fighting both men off.
Wow, takes both men out. Incredible action here.
I have completely lost control of who the legal man is for either team. I just pray that our referee knows what's going on, because PJ Black just put ACH down. Now TJP is back in.
That was the bad habit, the crucifix bomb.
And now watch out, here comes Mysterioso up and over the top.
Spinning heel kick to the face of Mysterioso.
Here comes Christian, knee
Big
strike.
knee to the face of TJ.
So now Alex Zane is coming back in. I believe well, no, I think ACH is still legal. I'm confused. I don't care. I'm loving this match. And now what in the world is he going to do now? He's going to do it again. Oh, no.
He misses it.
Already hit one shooting star double knee strike. Christian able to avoid it. Forearm. Waist lock. Watch this.
Wow.
Turns him inside out. And now Christian moving aggressively. Why not?
Oh, my God.
And watch out for PJ Black. Ooh!
Springboard 450 splash.
2, and it's over. PJ Black was the legal man, and PJ Black gets the win for his team.
God.
Your winners
The
of
placebo
the match, the team
effect.
of Blake Christian, Mysterioso,
23
and
years, the
Team
experience.
J Black.
Incredible, incredible. I gotta say, I'm so impressed with Blake Christian.
Right? Didn't he do a fantastic job?
He showed up. He showed up.
And that's what you need in a situation like that. you need kind of that unsung hero to really pull your weight. He came in when the chips were down and saved PJ Black. That allowed the match to continue.
If it wasn't for him, who knows if they would have won this match. You're absolutely right. He came in when the chips were down. He was aware.
Well, I need more of that in my life. That's one thing that I have sorely been missing, folks, and I'm sure that all of you will agree. Action like no other right here on New Japan Strong. And coming up in just a few moments, we will see Tama Tonga versus David Finlay as the New Japan Cup USA Tournament continues.
We will now take a short break to clean and disinfect the ring.
What'd you up to?
Oh, I'm checking out new merch on Token Shop Global.
Oh yeah, they put out new products like
Every month.
I just got a t-shirt.
I got a beautiful towel.
I just got boxers.
Oh yeah? I'm wearing them right now.
I just ordered a mask. Good, the sooner the better, because I don't want to see your ugly face. I love Token Shop Global. I as well.
The stars of today and the legends of the past come together on your smartphone. NJPW Collection. Pick up cards from special draft events. Use your collected cards to form your own faction or exchange them for limited edition special cards. Check in live from venues or remotely from home to get special tickets and items. Add all of New Japan Pro Wrestling to your collection now. NJPW Collection.
第3試合ニュージャパンカップ USA トーナメント準決勝戦時間無制限一本勝負を行います
Surviving Brody King in the first round, Tama Tonga advances to the semifinals.
Destiny, the good bad guy, Tama Tonga!
I would believe, Alex Kozlov, that surviving Brody King might give you a little bit extra air of confidence heading into the next round.
Are you kidding me? Absolutely. I mean, surviving, he did survive. It was so impressive. I mean, he's the favorite.
Well, to get to the finals, Tama Tonga will have to defeat David Finlay. Now, of course, while we're going for individual honors in the New Japan Cup USA, I would imagine that Tama thinking not too far back. Oh, January 2020, Wrestle Kingdom, when Finjuice took the tag team titles away from David Finlay, or rather from the Guerrillas of Destiny. Of course, GOD wasn't away from the titles long. They won back controversial fashion in February. But this is about individual honor and glory, and who will win? Will it be Tama Tonga, or will it be his opponent?
コーナー182センチ95キロデビッド・フィンレイ
David Finlay's got to be confident too. I mean, he already eliminated one Bullet Club member. Will he be able to eliminate another? Although I gotta say, my bets are going on Tama Tonga. It was an impressive feat.
There is always that air about David Finlay when he faces a bigger adversary, a more experienced adversary. It seems like none of that phases him. He just has this ability to kind of compartmentalize, be in his own world, do his own thing.
That is exactly what you need to be successful.
All right, so collar and elbow tie-up to begin. I was watching Finlay's eyes. It was on the opposite side of the ring from the camera, and Finlay was staring directly at the chest of Tama Tonga. When you've got an elusive opponent, is that critical for a change of direction, Master?
Well, absolutely. You wanna learn the way that your opponent moves. You wanna anticipate the attacks. So it's smart. It shows how focused Finlay is.
And Tama now in the side headlock. Shot it inside here, and now puts him into the corner. Up and over is Finlay, off the ropes.
Oh, ducks under a vicious clothesline and catches him with a jumping back elbow. Incredible.
So David Finlay now vertical suplex. Oh, yes, indeed.
Wow. Showing his power and strength.
There's a cover and count of 2 and a kick out. For Finlay, of course, the year of 2019 started in rough shape, had to have shoulder surgery, but was able to come back in time so that he and Juice Robinson could compete in the World Tag League, which they won, and then they doubled up, won the tag titles at Wrestle Kingdom. And 2020 was promising to be a big year for Mr. Finlay. Everything got shut down. How about that drop kick?
The air that he gets on these is incredible. Now those drop kicks, they take the wind out of you.
And Tama, of course, we talked about it during his first round match. Alex Kozlov knows Tama Tonga very, very well.
That man can throw punches. He's no joke. And the man that he's become, he's unstoppable. You saw him beat Brody King. The amount of punishment that he's able to withstand.
Well, the winner of this first semifinal match will meet the winner of KENTA versus Jeff Cobb. We could be looking at the prospect of an all Bullet Club final for the first ever New Japan Cup 2020. And the knee DT there, absolutely damaging the right leg of David Finlay.
Is that going to be his strategy? Neutralize one of the limbs of Finlay. Because when you don't have a leg, you can hardly move. You can't run.
Tama not known for a submission style of offense. Perhaps taking that right knee is to keep Finlay grounded and driving him deep into that blue corner.
Exactly. He doesn't need to have a submission per se. If he is able to damage a leg, neutralize his opponent, it's easier for him to set up for the gun stun.
Now setting for the vertical suplex. Finlay hit one earlier, but Tama scores there. And a cover, count of 2. In all these tournament matches, there is no time limit. And I get the feeling, Tama, we could be settling in for a ride here, Alex, because I think Tama's going to take a long strategy on this.
Well, I'm not going to complain. I will like watching dudes beat each other up, so it'll be fun. Thank God I'm not in there.
Right?
I'm enjoying sitting by your side here.
Keep telling you. I keep telling everybody I work with. It's much better than being in there. All this and a paycheck, too.
Oh, yeah, about that.
Well, let's focus on the action, as Finlay is in some trouble here with Tama. He's in control.
Tama's definitely in control. You can see the... Oh, no. Headbutts are not going to work on a Tongan.
And David Finlay.
Oh, wow. Impressive.
His hard-headedness comes from a stubborn streak, no doubt. The 4th generation of fighting Finlay connects with the senton.
This is good for Finlay. He has an opportunity to recover. He took some damage earlier on. Big elbow. European uppercut. And another.
Tama back on his heels in the corner, and now Finlay whips him across. Finlay charges in.
Tama tosses him to the outside. Plucks a punch, elbow to Tama Tonga.
Shot to the midsection. Finlay's got to be careful, though, here. Well, but it's Tama on the receiving end.
Wow. Really impressive the way that he went into that backdrop.
2 and a kick out.
Very good. He's doing
5
good.
minutes has elapsed. 5 minutes.
So we've yet to see Tama really get on the horse and start playing the misdirection game. I was cautious for Finlay as he looked to take advantage in that series by the ropes. And there is no safe space with Tama Tonga, but now looking to horse him up. We saw that Uranagi backbreaker.
Is he going to be able to hit it? No. Oh, great reversal. Oh.
Wait a minute.
And he is able to hit
Tonga twist right there. So Tonga twist in the leg, hook 2, and a kick out.
I got to say, that move hurts a lot. Not only does it twist your neck, and then the impact on the mats.
And again, when you had competition as the Forever Hooligans, part of Chaos. When you had competition against Tama Tonga, he was really just beginning his journey. The leg is hooked too, and a kick out.
I remember when he was still coming up, facing off against the Bullet Club and facing off against him. I was just like, the raw power. The raw power.
And now, oh, this is Tama's moment here.
We're in Tama's Island right now. Don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
We're in Tama's Island right now.
And Tama's Island, not a good place to be for David Finlay, but he's connected with the roll-up here too.
Goes for the gun stun. Oh my God.
Couldn't connect.
Finlay's ready for him. Oh my God. Suplex neck breaker.
How about that last shot there too, and a kick out.
Wow. When all your body is coming down with all that momentum and all that, the neck hitting against the knee.
All right, so now Finlay, throat slash, here we go. Gonna take him up in a ride. Prima Nocta, no.
Tom is able to push him off. Goes for the splash. Oh!
Hits him with a stunner of his own. And now gonna walk him up and over.
He's able to hit that.
So Tama is down, cover, 2, he got him.
Oh my God.
Time, 7 minutes and 10
That is
seconds.
incredible.
Here is your
That
winner,
is incredible.
David Finlay.
Speaks so much of Finlay.
How about that?
David
Wow.
Finlay advances to the finals of the New Japan
Mel and
Cup
Finn.
USA.
Wow.
Your boy done good. He's in the finals of the New Japan Cup USA tournament.
Wow. This is where Tama was just not too long ago. It's just Finlay's turn. Impressive.
There will be happy beers tonight. Finals. After the finals, happy beers.
Oh, can I join on that beer party?
Again, everybody's invited for happy beers. When they won World Tag League, because they were a sponsor, we had Happy Zima.
Oh my God.
Yee. All right. So David Finlay has done it, getting past Tama Tonga to advance to the finals of the New Japan Cup USA tournament.
Tama Tonga, I'll give it to you. You are one tough SOB. Matter of fact, our families go way, way back. Way, way back. My father fighting your father. Now look at us fighting each other. This proves what I've been saying for months, what I've been saying for years. Tama Tonga, Tongaloa cannot beat me clean. There's no Jado to help, no Tongaloa to help, nobody to help. It was man against man, and I came out on top. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do in the finals, and I'm gonna go on and win the United States Championship.
第4試合ニュージャパンカップ USA トーナメント準決勝戦時間無制限一本勝負を行います
Well, the prospects of the All Bullet Club New Japan Cup USA final are out the window after Finlay's surprise victory over Tama Tonga, but Alex Kozlov, you have not strayed from your initial analysis. You think that this man here is going to be the inevitable winner of this tournament.
We're talking about KENTA or we're talking about Jeff Cobb?
No, we're talking about KENTA. Wait, well, are you going back on your original proclaim?
Well, there's no denying that KENTA is the warrior pain unleasher, the master of pain. And I don't know if I want to be facing off against them, but Jeff Cobb is here for a reason.
Listen to all the fans all around the world, the collective boos that are raining down.
He is a true Japanese demon.
The great betrayer stabbed Katsuyori Shibata in the back to join Bullet Club and has rode that wave of momentum ever since.
85キロKENTA!
But it has been said, Gino Gambino is puts Kenta on the Mount Rushmore of Japanese wrestling.
I would do the same. I would do the same. You can't deny this man. He is the demon of Japanese wrestling.
Well, of course, now Bullet Club looking to have 2 representatives win the respective New Japan Cups. It was Evil securing victory back in July, and we'll see what happens here. But to get to the finals could be a rough ride. Kenta could be racking up some frequent flyer miles here, courtesy of Jeff Cobb.
Absolutely. I've been so looking forward to this matchup. Fans on NJPW World, this is such a treat to be able to witness this. What an incredible treat by New Japan Pro Wrestling to create this matchup, to make this happen.
We definitely wanted to give thanks to everyone involved in New Japan Pro Wrestling and the NJPW of America team for putting together all of this, bringing forward NJPW Strong, New Japan Strong on the air each and every week.
You can see Jeff Cobb entering, eyeing down Kenta. I foreshadow there's going to be a little bit of mind games if you just look at the faces of both of these competitors.
Yeah, the strategy, how it will unfold. I would imagine that Kenta is probably not going to look to charge straight into Jeff Cobb.
You know, just looking at his posture, his calm demeanor right now, I know that he's scheming to do something, but I can tell the mind games that he's playing. He's going to be patient.
All right, so the bell sounds. We're underway. This is our second semifinal. The winner will face David Finlay in the finals, which will be next week. That'll be the culmination of the New Japan Cup in the USA. And then in 2 weeks, Road to Fighting Spirit Unleashed begins here on New Japan Strong.
Such a contrast to see such a calm demeanor on Kenta, but you know that deep down inside, he's going to unleash pain.
And that calm demeanor now is taking him outside the confines of the squared circle, at least for the moment.
He's going to get Jeff Cobb outside the confines of his element, which is what I think is the strategy.
And they begin. Collar and elbow tie-up. Divergent roads, each have walked, of course. Kenta coming up through the ranks and becoming that legend, that legendary star, you know, part and parcel with both the GHC Junior Heavyweight and Heavyweight Championships in Pro Wrestling Noah.
Epic career, and he's still here.
Right, and then
inflicting damage.
Then, of course, Jeff Cobb, who came up through the amateur ranks and represented Guam in the Olympics.
Mr. Athletic. Now, look, I have to say that obviously Kenta knew that if he ties up with a Jeff Cobb, he's going to get pushed down. This is in his plans. He's smart. Kenta knows what he's doing.
So Kenta is content to play the long game here, and you can almost feel the chess pieces moving around the board here.
Absolutely. This is the way that you get Jeff Cobb out of his element.
And now they will circle again. Kenta trying to see if he can get some kind of reaction out of Cobb, and charging in, foregoing the lockup. The boot into the midsection opens the door. The side headlock, and need we say there is a size differential between these two. But Kenta, of course, renowned for punching way over his weight, was the, an 80-kilogram junior who was on top of the mountain in Pro Wrestling Noah as a heavyweight?
Yeah, incredible. He's faced these types of opponents before. I feel like right now Jeff Cobb is playing the game of Kenta.
And Kenta connects and now gets boosted up.
Oh, wow. Wow. Catches him and turns it into a suplex.
Yep, just holding him one arm, making it look easy. Kenta has nowhere to go. Wait a minute. No, wow. He does. Slips over the back.
A little bit of the showboating on Jeff Cobb's didn't turn into his
my
favor.
God.
Oh, wow, catches it with a drop kick.
How about a guy that size with that much strength being able to do that?
Yeah, absolutely amazing, and that is why he's in this position. But he needs to be careful and not play the game of Kenta. Kenta obviously has a strategy.
And Kenta is renowned, of course. We've seen the great battles that he's had throughout the years, and he's just capable of taking so much punishment. It is stuff of legend. It's amazing.
I agree with you.
So Cobb looking to continue and chop into the chest. So Kenta now off the ropes and the elbow knocked down. Cobb going for a cover here. 2. Of course, we saw some of the agility from Cobb earlier on. Also, I was just about to say, we might be seeing the Gachi-Muchi moonsault. Here we go. Gachi-Muchi salt. Oh, no.
The showboating, this is the second time that he showboats and it doesn't. Oh my God. The kick, that kick was right to the sternum. It will knock everything out of you.
Pinpoint accuracy, lethal precision, and the striking of Kenta, of course, second to none, and will have the edge in that regard here in this matchup.
Kevin, I gotta say, with stakes this high, with an opponent such as Kenta, there is no space for showboating.
Kick out at 2. Kenta and Ishii, of course, have had common opponents in New Japan competition. Each battle just in the calendar year 2019. Tomohiro Ishii, one that comes to mind. Cobb came up short against Ishii, the G1, but it was Kenta getting the victory over Ishii. Little help from the Gorillas, but did so to take the never open weight title from Ishii, a championship that Jeff Cobb has held as well. And so now Cobb looking to get back to his feet and rips an elbow into the midsection. That breaks the grip, but still not free. Now he is, hits the ropes.
Taking it to the gut of Cobb.
When you wrestled Kenta, what was your body feeling as the match went along?
God, it's like you experience the pain before it even comes to you. Because of that. I can feel that right to my bones. He is lethal with his strikes.
And of course, Kenta came in to New Japan Pro Wrestling with Katsuyori Shibata opening the door for him a year ago at Dominion, and looked to bring his brand of professional wrestling to New Japan. But it wasn't long before Kenta, who had started fast in the G1. Here's a cover, count of 2 and a kick out. Kenta started quickly, struggled down the stretch. And at the tournament's end, what did we find? Katsuyori Shibata betrayed, Kenta joining Bullet Club, and the rest is history. Now keeping Jeff Cobb down and grounded.
Kenta using his expertise, his experience.
Look at the positioning of the leg, too. Had him right underneath the chin.
He's got his left leg over the neck of Cobb, and he's putting the torque down, the force, with his right leg. He's tightening it up with his right. Very hard to breathe in that position.
Cobb also trying to pinch his chin down to prevent more pressure being delivered to his windpipe, cutting off the air and the blood supply. So now getting that boot on the bottom rope, that forces the break. It's one fall to a finish.
Good awareness by Jeff Cobb to know where he's at, to put the leg on the rope to break the hold.
It has been a deliberate pace set forth by Kenta, who was content to take the air out of the ball when the bell rang, and now finally corralling Jeff Cobb, putting him down, keeping him down.
Oh.
And that low-angle DDT driving Cobb's head into the mat. Covered, and a kick out at 2.
I gotta say, I'm really loving the pace of this match by both men. It's like watching a movie unfold in front of me.
Come on. I don't know. Come on.
I love it. I love it.
So we get a good look here as Kenta zeroing in on Jeff Cobb. Again, a berth in the finals of the first ever New Japan Cup USA tournament. The winner of the tournament not only gets a beautiful trophy, but will also earn a future title shot at the IWGP US Heavyweight Championship. Date and time to be determined, but Kenta is bringing it.
I mean, Jeff Cobb is absorbing these kicks. How many of them can he absorb? Oh.
And we talked about in the first round, Cobb's victory over Tonga Loa, his tremendous tournament heritage from his amateur days, competing all over the world to professionally winning PWG's Bola and making it to finals. He is dead on money in tournaments.
No, absolutely. He's so experienced in these tournaments. But he's got to be careful. I'm not sure if he's ever faced a man like Kenta.
Nope. And now sending Kenta.
Wow.
Oh, watch this. Spin cycle puts Kenta down.
Every time he does this maneuver, it feels like he's cradling a baby.
2 and a kick out. All right, so Jeff Cobb, who might have felt a little confident earlier, now knows he's in a fight and could be a tour of the islands forthcoming for Kenta. Kenta's retreating to the ropes. Cobb has got to be careful here. Yeah, Kenta knows exactly what's coming, Alex.
Hard knife edge chopped and elbow.
All right, so now Cobb look to send Kenta across. Could it be? No, underneath the clothesline. Caught.
Big
Whoa. That is a big ass. Kenta delivered. Cobb down. Kenta down. Both men are down.
Impressive how Kenta was able to use the momentum of Cobb to prop up him in the air and turn him into a power slam. Very impressive.
10 minutes has elapsed. 10 minutes.
So you hear 10 minutes gone. Again, one fall to a finish. And Kenta will now look to send Cobb. No, it's a reversal. So Kenta hits the red corner pad.
Big boot to the face of Cobb. Looks like he's going for a tornado DDT.
And draping him instead, throat first, over the top rope. And now Kenta will go to the top rope and take a look as we get a viewpoint here. Kenta.
Big clothesline from the top.
2 and a kick out. Just trying to trap one of Cobb's tree trunk-like legs as an ask on a pinning combination. So,
you know, it's almost not. It takes energy to even cover a Cobb with those tree trunks.
And I had wondered going in, you know, we talked about this earlier today. Would he be able to get Cobb up for go to sleep? Obviously, what we saw earlier on with the power slam, I think he's going to be able to accomplish that.
If he's going to do it, he's got to do it sooner than later.
And now draping DDT, the green killer.
Oh.
Yes, there it is. Jato's fingerprints all over that, of course, within Bullet Club. And now Kenta is poised and ready to strike. He is going to be closing in here momentarily as Jeff Cobb slowly getting to his feet. Here he comes. Look at the eyes of Kenta.
Oh, my God.
Cobb is down.
Signature Kenta with a drop kick in the corner to Cobb.
Stalling drop kick. And now Kenta going out.
I'm not sure if Cobb knows where he's at.
And watch as Kenta stands on the top rope. Double stomp. The double stomp right through the heart, 2, and a kick out.
The resiliency on Cobb. What do you think? Things are not looking very good for Cobb, honestly.
Again, you had been solidly in Kenta's corner before and through the first round, and then you started to hedge your bet a little bit as they came out, and you weren't quite sure. But I think your bet might be secure at this point.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Kenta. I feel like the experience of Kenta is what's...
All right, here we go. Try and go to sleep.
Elbows out of the go to sleep.
And now, whoa, wait a second. Watch this.
In the corner, big power slam in the middle of the ring.
Stampede right there, and the leg hook too, and Cobb
barely kicks out. You got to also understand the weight.
Oh, Gachi Moochie moonsault. Yes, indeed. Cobb has off.
Wow. Close call. The weight on Cobb, you know, it's so much harder to kick out of those.
Cobb showing even in the late stages of the match, his lung capacity is solid. His wind is there. He's taken a lot of damage, but he's still able to hit the Gachimuchi salt. Now, it could be a tour of the islands. We talked about racking up the frequent flyer miles. And let's see if Cobb can send Kenta for a ride and make it to the finals. Here we go. Oh, wait a second.
Incredible.
Kenta's got the referee by the shirt. And the referee just gets slung down. Swing and a miss. And now, oh come on.
Cobb gets pushed right into the referee. This is a good thing for Kenta.
Kenta might be able to say, well, I couldn't see the referee. I don't know about that at all.
Surely he didn't see him.
How about that? Gut wrench. 2, 3, 4. He's visual pinfall here. If the referee was there to count it, Cobb would be on to the finals.
This is the experience of Kenta. He is a ring general. He saw, he took advantage of the opportunity by any means necessary.
And watch out now. Watch out. Oh, low blow. No. You can
Cobb
see where Cobb caught it. And a palm strike. Cobb not wanting to let go. Ooh.
Big elbow. Almost knocks Kenta silly.
And now a tour of the...
Oh,
no.
wow, incredible.
Oh, no, miss on that. That low blow. The referee didn't see it. 2 and 3.
That is it. Wow.
Damn it.
And that is...
Time, 14 minutes and 38 seconds. Here is your winner, Kenta.
The lengths that Kenta had to go to beat a man like Cobb.
That man right there that we see just escaped. He just escaped and moved to the finals. We all saw it.
Kenta advances to the finals of the New Japan Cup
Kenta did what he had to do.
He did what he had to do, but come on. We saw the low blow. The referee didn't see it. I could sit here and protest till I'm blue in the face. It doesn't matter.
That's true. That's true. Kenta did pull out a win.
Don't be bullying the ring announcers either. So Kenta did get the victory. The referee never saw the low blow.
You can say that Cobb did not lose much face in this matchup. He had Kenta pinned. We counted more than 3 seconds on that power slam with a bridge.
He had the visual pinfall. He had the victory in hand, and Kenta had to use the nefarious tactics to advance the finals, but Kenta does advance. And next week, right here on New Japan Strong, it will be Kenta one-on-one versus David Finlay. The winner will be the first winner of the New Japan Cup USA tournament and earn a future IWGP US Heavyweight title shot.
Like I say, I'm here to win this tournament. I'm not here to give you a great match. I don't care. It doesn't matter what you think. I don't care. Shut up and watch me.
I don't know. I'm surprised the way Kenta emerged victorious.
I'm not surprised because that's Kenta. Evil Kenta. But, man, Cobb was so close.
He was. Could have had it and had that visual pinfall. So that advances Kenta to the finals. And the next week right here on New Japan Strong, you'll see the finals of the first ever New Japan Cup 2020 USA. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be Kenta versus David Finlay.
I cannot wait for the finals. I'm so excited.
We got tag team action next week too.
All right. One of the guys that's going to be featured is my old partner, Rocky Romero.
Rocky, your old partner?
My old partner, Rocky Romero.
Can't wait to see it. Hope you're there with us next week right here. For Alex Kozlov, I'm Kevin Kelly. We'll see you next week. New Japan Strong.